The flashback. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, and this is episode 22. Let us go. So yeah, Gardevoir's a very nice person. Cause you know, if I was in her place, I couldn't deal with that. That's really weird earthquake. I wonder what's going on. Is that something to do with Groudon? I hope not, because Groudon is pretty scary, and I don't want to go deal with him just yet. So now we're gonna come across Wynot and his friend Wobbuffet, as explained by himself, which is, I find really weird. I mean, it works the first time, and after a while, it's kind of annoying. But he left the case on the bulletin board in Pelipper's post office area, and it's actually a pretty interesting mission. Yes, the why not? But yeah, now we can go back into the town and everything. Before you get to this part, you have to actually do 3 missions of over 3 days. So prepare to spend a little time before getting actually here. But the mission is called Punish Bad Mankey, and there's a gang of Mankey who are in their area of land. Now the area of land is a really weird one. We don't know that one yet. Apparently they're really mean for no reason. We're gonna take care of that because no one got time for that. And the new place is called Uproar Forest. So now we have access to Uproar Forest, which of course, as being a forest, has grass types and bug types. But I'm definitely glad to be back in this Pokemon Square. Very familiar, and it's great if you want to just go buy some items, because you really haven't. But compared to the other ones that we've gone through so far, this is probably the easiest. This is probably the easiest one you'll have. It's a 10-floor dungeon. You go through it fairly quickly. As I said, the monsters are not even they're a breeze. As long as you leveled up enough, which you should have going through this already, you'll be perfectly fine. Our first enemy is a C-Dot. Prepare to see C-Dot a lot. They're really, really weak, but they have moves Earthquake, Growth, Imbibe, and of course Harden, as being Pokemon they are if you played Ruby and Sapphire. They're not really fun to run into, and I prefer to just kill them really quickly, because I don't want them using Growth. Even though they have nothing to use Growth with, still, I have a problem with stat effects and boosting stat moves, so I hate them really bad. There's of Harden right there. But pretty much at the end of this, we're going to take care of the Mankey crew. And Albert being the main boss, quotation marks, of this area, they're pretty simple. But these stages bring back the whole shadowed look, so you can't tell who's in front of you. And here we got Venonat. Also, Venonat is all very pretty easy. Very pretty. They're very pretty too. But that's besides the point. They're pretty easy. Only ones you might have trouble with are Nuzleaf and Roselia if you're really pushing it. You get like 1 damage, which is like nothing. If you're like level 19, you are just a breeze. 1 hits, 1 move. But if I haven't said this before, I really hate the mechanic of the stage. Because I'm already bad enough with these kind of things as it is. So when I go through all this kind of stuff, I get disoriented really bad. So I can spend minutes. I mean, I go pretty good with the run-throughs in these videos, but when I'm not doing a video, I can take a long time doing these. I'll be like a minute per floor or something like that. But there's 9 floors for sicker consistency and 1 boss floor. We already know that. So what I like about this game, they introduce new Pokemon each round, like our Nuzleaf friend right here. And also Roselia, like as I mentioned before, the 2 hardest Pokemon in this dungeon, because Nuzleaf is the evolved form of C-Dot, and Roselia can be just annoying in general. Although it can't really poison me because I am a grass type with poison. That kind of helps. I'm also glad we haven't had a lot of double teaming. Because double teaming can be really annoying. Like they'll have a bunch of Pokemon, it'll just be you, and then they just swarm you from different sides. It's already made enough worse because of the way they have the stage set up and the mechanics of the fog, and that you can't see outside the area that you're walking at. I really don't like Roselia using all these growths, because unlike C-Dot, it actually has moves that it can hurt us with. So I don't want to deal with her strong moves. So therefore, we're just taking everything with Bullet Seed. But although you could actually take things out with Vine Whip and Tackle. Yes, Tackle. I pretty much used Tackle through a lot of this dungeon because it was so easy. It's just surprisingly easy. It's just kind of sad because at this point of the game I had not used Tackle for a bunch of dungeons, and I returned to it in this one. That makes it kind of awkward. Because really, who uses the basic moves that you got when you first start? Are you serious right now? We got 2 double teams. Man, my bane of existence, double team. It could get worse, it could get better. Hopefully it gets better, because I really don't want to waste a lot of PP here. Because this is a really easy one. If I ever waste a lot of PP here, I'm gonna be really mad. Which is fine, it's pretty easy, but when it gets hardened, since a lot of my moves are physical moves, besides Bullet Seed, it's frustrating. Especially because it's already a grass type itself. So that means taking it out, kind of a bit tiring. But anyways, I'm just really glad to be back into the swing of things and doing my rescue work. Because rescue work has been a little slow over these past 3 weeks. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And actually, the Mankey in this stage are not the only Mankey in the level dungeon. I might come across one later, it depends. I really haven't seen a lot going through every run, but sometimes I see them. So we might see one this time. On like the 8th and 9th floor. If you wait long enough, you probably can run around like 2 or 3. And to be honest, even though they're the boss, I already said the main people are easy, but Mankey as a Pokemon is probably the easiest Pokemon I have fought in this place. Maybe on par with C-Dot. And C-Dot isn't something you want to be compared to because C-Dot is pretty weak. Surprise attacks. Surprise attacks are the worst. I'm telling you. Surprise attacks. They hit you like a fly. You can't even tell. But you might notice I did a lot of wandering. So I wanted to just cut that. Because no one wants to see wandering. I've seen enough Let's Plays to know that wandering is not the most fun to watch. And I want to be the person to be like, heard there, I spent a minute or 2 on a stage. Nope, that's not me. No one has time for that in this really busy internet world. See if I can just tackle it out right here. And of course I missed. An awkward segue right here. Pretty much, we're just gonna go and finish this stage off. In a few. I never came across Mankey. I don't know what moves Mankey has because I never fought one. It's go down really, really quickly. There's not even a thing at this point in time because I'm really right next to the place. Unless I get multi-swarmed, which I shouldn't have a problem with too much, then it's not even a big deal. I mean, I got swarmed one time by Mankey, and I took them all down with bullet seeds and whatever. And I happen to get past another one again. I'm just gonna bullet seed these fools because they just go down like 1 or 2 hits. Gonna let that one crawl up, and we're gonna hit it with Vine Whip. It turned out really quick. What I kind of wish would have happened, I know it was kind of stupid, and I know the Pokemon mechanics of Bullet Seed, but I wish that you could just keep going and with your Bullet Seed and just fire and stop when you need to. And about that chestnut back there, you might want to get one. Just saying, just for future notice. It's gonna come back. Something about your base. You want to get it. You'll see in a little bit. You hear the 3 Mankey crew. Why are you guys so mad? Stupid bulls. Let's go. Now we square up against the easiest boss in this game. 1-hit KO. There's your guys. Double guys. 2-hit KO. No, it's gonna be 3. And strike. You are out. And that's what I'm talking about? Easy. It's kind of ridiculous at this point of the game. You're kind of expecting Pokemon like legendaries or other gangs. But no. I mean, at this point of the game, I'm kind of glad they didn't do too much. But it's alright. And now we earn a Peel Chestnut. Now this Peel Chestnut seems like a stupid trivial thing. Like, why would we want a chestnut? But you'll see why we want a chestnut, because the chestnut, it's a big thing. Because somebody loves chestnuts. A few somebodies. Oh, they're back for more. I don't have faith against you. Come on, friend. Can't we just be pals? Get along? Lucky? No, I think I'll one-shot you again with... Wait, what? Look at what? The chestnut. The Mankey love chestnuts. So that pretty much saved your life right there, because they would have pulverized you if you didn't. Yes? You can have it if you do something for us, because no one gives something away unless you're really charitable for nothing. I love these guys. They remind me of like, you talk silly. Like, you know, it's kind of like, we hate peeling chestnuts or something like that. I don't know. Something really silly. That's why you're lazy. So pretty much, we're gonna use the Mankey to make our base a bit more than it really is. Because at the point right now, it looks like a little hut. Yes, we need renovation. So it's all set. And actually, we'll see in a minute, but we're not sure the thing's complete, even after they work on it. Let's all get together, get our nails, and our hammers, and our pieces of wood, and let's do this. It's home improvement time. And that should do the perfect, this is the perfect photo op. Like, you just like a photo right there. Like in Pokemon, like Soul Silver, when you have the pictures, like with Bugsy and everything, just click it. But isn't it looking better? That looks like an actual rescue team place. Or an inn. You could look like a Bulbasaur inn. His face right there, it's so funny. And Wobbuffet just has like, Wobbuffet's derpiest. It's still so derpy. His expression is so derpy. It just makes me laugh. But look who's lazy. They don't want to work anymore. Silly guys. You need to keep working. How are you so bored? You know, all you're doing is causing terror. You're not doing anything. So now you see why I got the chestnut. Because you need the actual other chestnut to proceed in building your team base. Because they're lazy and they don't want to help you. That's so ridiculous. Anyways, I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you for watching, and leave any comments below if you have anything to say to me or have any tips for later. And have a nice day. Peace.